I hate when that happens, dude. There needs to be like a mic, like an immediate mic button that I need to figure. There's so many intros where I just go, and no, and I realize that
Nothing happens.
my mic is off like 5 seconds into it. Well, let's
Oh my
restart
gosh.
that. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the show. Welcome to the Fandation Nation here within Villains, far and wide. Welcome back to the show. Gabe, you're here. Welcome. Welcome back.
I know. Well, it's been a while,
I
but
know.
I'm glad to be back. I got canceled again. Wasn't trying to. I got canceled.
Who are you talking about this time? You're talking about
Kathleen Kennedy. It's always Kathleen.
It's always
Kennedy.
Kathleen Kennedy. Yeah, the ongoing theme of talking about Kathleen Kennedy and getting canceled for it. It's fine. It's fine. We had Hollow Gabe last week to fill in the void. He did a great job. He did a great job. Hey, if you keep getting canceled, he might be a permanent replacement.
He might be the permanent.
He might be the permanent new Gabe. But all the
Oh
time.
my god.
Hold on, are you watching the stream right now?
I am.
Hold on, I'm just gonna switch to him. Look at him. Look at him in his glory. There he is. Oh, look at him. Look at the man.
Good.
Oh man. So Hollow Gabe gave your review last week on Venom. So did you finish What If? I didn't even know if we talked about that.
I did finish What If.
What do you think about that?
Sick. It was really cool.
I thought it was good.
I love the ending. Yeah, Ultron's insane.
Ultron is
I'm glad
OP. Yeah, he's
I'm glad they showed
overpowered.
off Ultron's capabilities.
Dude, and it's crazy how what I just didn't understand is when they were using the whole like different dimensions and pulling everything over, and like they brought the zombies right over. Why'd they bring Wanda? Why didn't they bring Zombie Thanos with the Infinity Stones? Dude, because that would have been the perfect fight. It would have been Zombie Thanos missing one Infinity Stone, and it would have been Vision missing one Infinity Stone.
Yeah.
Like, that would have been a sick fight, and it would have been more balanced. That was like my only drive for the entire episode, but everything other than that, I thought it was badass.
It could have just been if they were worried, like, oh, what's gonna happen when we bring these two psychos together?
They like
One's dead though, so
they become like best friends and they rule the world with 8 Infinity Stones instead of 5.
Yeah.
Instead of 5. Oh man! So we have a lot to talk about today. A lot of it spans from DC. You know, before we talk about Ruby Rose, which was like a big part of the show, let's just get the MCU stuff out of the way, because and then we'll start MCU and then we'll end with DC. So other big news is a lot of the MCU titles have been pushed back, like roughly like by a lot. I got the dates here. And there's some like really concerning reports coming from Grace Randolph. People feel how they feel about Grace Randolph. She has said very not reliable things and very crazy things at times, but sometimes she has said things that are right. But other than right now, some MCU dates are getting pushed back. So it looks like Doctor Strange 2 will be pushed back to May 6th of 2022. Thor Love and Thunder will be pushed back to July 8th of 2022. Black Panther 2 will be pushed back to November 11th. The Marvels will be pushed back to February 17th of 2023. And Ant-Man 3 will be July 28th of 2023. So most of them are getting shifted back by a couple months to almost a year, which is unfortunate. But I don't know. I feel like this is going to be the new norm for the MCU. Do you feel that?
Probably,
They're just going to keep pushing stuff back when they're not ready. And then, like, people are curious why the pushback, you know, because obviously pandemic numbers are not not the reason why. Obviously, like, right, Shang-Chi, Venom, all the other movies made fucking gangbusters. Halloween made gangbusters, and it wasn't even that good.
I need to go watch it.
So. I watched it in theaters. I thought it was a fun time. I saw it with some friends, and it was a fun slasher. I enjoyed it. I want to do a stream maybe closer to Halloween where I just talk about like horror films of this year and like all the classic ones. I might do that if you want to join on that.
I'm down. I love horror movies. I watched Malignant earlier, and then I'm gonna watch Halloween.
God, Malignant was so good. I love that movie. But reports coming from Grace is kind of interesting because apparently Doctor Strange 2 is going through extensive reshoots right now, and they're trying to fix significant story issues, and apparently they're going to be adding in a bunch of characters. which is interesting because Doctor Strange 2 already sounded fucking crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what could be going on where they had to add significant story changes and you know what I mean, like an extensive reshoots, like that must be crazy. And as with that, apparently, audience viewings and like reviews and screenings that are coming out for No Way Home, and some early like coming over for Doctor Strange 2, they're being reported as kitchen sink movies, like just like not that great. Audience scores are saying that there's massive story flaws in Spider-Man No Way Home, and they're reportedly getting reshoots as well to fix some of their story issues.
I don't know if I believe the No Way Home part. I'm thinking Doctor Strange. I feel like at this point, it's too late for
No Way Home.
No Way Home to be
100%.
Going to, like, yeah, I don't know.
Unless the reshoots are heavy on the FX, you know what I mean? Like it's all the FX work, and it's not really like actor wise.
Doctor Strange, I can believe because they pushed it back to May, so there's definitely time to like readjust a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that's why
No Way Home, no.
That's why I said like take that with a grain of salt because you know it's Grace. She's definitely got like literally one of my favorite memes of Grace Randolph, where she's like, obviously they're they're forming Kamala Khan based off another famous Kamala Harris, and I was like, oh my god, what the hell are you talking about? So,
oh my gosh.
Yeah. That being said, those are like the only big things going on with the MCU besides like the shift dates getting moved back. What If was great. That was a fun time. Now that you're actually here and Hollow Game isn't here, what were your thoughts on Venom 2? Like actually, now that you.
I mean, I liked it. It felt weird. Like it felt like, in my opinion, like a lot of filler with the Eddie and Venom stuff. Mm-hmm. I didn't like that at all. I was just like, I don't care much about this relationship between the two. I just wanted to see Carnage and like Venom go at it, and it 100%. Happened at the end, and I liked everything that happened with them at the end.
But it wasn't enough, right?
But it felt like they rushed that part, and then like the part I didn't want to see was too long.
Yeah,
even though it was a short movie, like
it was a short movie, and there was a lot of Eddie Venom filler that wasn't really that interesting to me. Like I don't know. I don't know if I really like Tom Hardy as Eddie Brock. Like I don't think I like it. Like he's serviceable, but I don't. He doesn't feel like an Eddie Brock. He just feels like a dude. You know what I mean? He just feels like a guy.
To me, he just feels like Tom Hardy. You know,
like Tom Hardy.
Yeah, like Tom Hardy with the Venom suit. Honestly, I think. This may be a hot take. I just think Tom Hardy is a little bit overrated.
Tom Hardy. Actor. Is he overrated? Like who's?
I feel like he plays the same role in every movie he's in.
Yeah, it was to the point where me
kind of mumble a little bit, and then like you don't really know what he's saying. like if you were to show me Mad Max and Eddie Brock, like it's the same character.
Yeah. What other movies has Tom Hardy?
One talks a bit more.
What other movies has Tom Hardy been in?
Have you seen not 1917? It was
isn't that the one with
the one with Harry Styles in it? I don't remember what it was called. The one where they're all trying to get off the beach.
Not Dunkirk.
Dunkirk.
Yeah. I
was the Dunkirk. And he's same thing mumbling the whole entire time he's in the fight. And I'm like, bro, come on.
Me and my audience member, my cousin here, we saw the movie Upgrade. You ever seen that movie?
I haven't.
Okay, so in the movie Upgrade, I forgot what the actor's name is, dude, but he looks exactly like Tom Hardy. It was to the point where we were convinced it was Tom Hardy going into the movie. And we were like maybe like 15 minutes into the movie, or like we were trying to figure it out. We were just stupefied that it wasn't Tom Hardy, because it's like he looked exactly like him and he talked exactly like him, and like progressively through the movie he became more Tom Hardy. Like, and it was to the point where Upgrade was like a prequel to Venom. It was my gosh. Man, that is the movie you should definitely check out. That's a great movie, by the way.
Have you seen Lawless?
Lawless? No. What is that movie about?
I think it's on Netflix. It's about the Prohibition, and Tom Hardy is like a Prohibition gangster.
Tom Hardy is a Prohibition
I think Shia LaBeouf is like his brother or whatever. And same thing. Shia LaBeouf is like, Shia LaBeouf, but like he can act a little bit.
We should make Tom Hardy like the new Rob Schneider.
Yeah.
Tom Hardy, the prohibition gangster. Tom Hardy, the reporter with the symbiote.
But I don't know, like it's fine. Like he can service, sure. It's like I guess I don't need Eddie Brock lore or any cool story with Eddie Brock. It's just be Venom. But
I personally didn't care about the relationship with Streak.
I don't.
I didn't care about that at all. Like it. It was a cool counterbalance for like the powers, but they only used it like twice.
I also think it just would have been cool if she had the symbiote too. Like
yeah, well,
I don't know why they waited.
There's a female symbiote named Scream, and
that wasn't that supposed to be her?
I guess I don't know.
She has the same power.
Yeah, she has the exact same powers as her, but she could just be. She has the exact same powers as Carnage, but she could scream. Like she has. So like it was her and Carnage combined. Like I don't know why they didn't do it. And
they should have just made her scream, and then like they teased Scream in the first Venom too. Like
yeah, that chick that was like walking around in the forest or whatever. The first symbiote. Yeah. I don't know. I mean, well, with the after credit scene, it seemed like they have a lot to. Okay, so the after credit scene. Let's talk about that real quick. What do you think's going on?
I'm totally 100% of Venom's going to be the sixth member of this.
You think he's going to be in the Sinister Six?
I think 100%. I don't see why you would put that end credit scene in with the J. Jonah Jameson report if he's not going to be in.
Dude, but this Eddie Brock is too soft. He's too soft to be in the Sinister Six. This version of Eddie Brock, he won't allow it. No way.
Well, that's the thing is that he doesn't know who Spider-Man is in this universe. He doesn't know who Spider-Man is in general because it doesn't exist in his universe.
Yeah.
So the screen is just telling him, "Oh, this is a bad guy," and Venom's like, "Oh, that's my next meal."
Oh, because he fights.
So then Eddie Brock's just gonna be like, "Well, sure, whatever, go with it. Like, I don't care. Like, screw this guy. He's killing people." Because that's the news report is that he killed Mysterio. So like, I don't think he's gonna be in. Like, I feel it's gonna be like a Sinister Five for most of the movie, and then towards the end, I think Eddie Brock.
We need a sixth member, and then he's gonna come out like he's gonna come out with a chicken in his hand. He's like,
I feel like the rest of the Sinister Five or whatever will be like working together, and then Venom's just gonna come in and just do his own thing, and like not care what the other ones are doing.
I mean, people think,
and they'll kind of be like, oh, whatever.
People think that there was in the trailer there was like a quick millisecond where like this big like body was jumping towards Peter, and everyone assumed it was the Lizard. And now people are thinking it might be Venom because of the after credit scene, but I don't know. I still think it might be Lizard.
No, I think Lizard's in it, but I think
who do we think is the Sinister Six again? So it's Green Goblin.
So we know Green Goblin, Doc Ock,
Electro.
We know Lizard, Electro,
Lizard,
and Sandman far.
Those
are our five. We were missing the sixth, and people thought it was maybe Vulture.
I think it's.
Some people
I
even
think
say
Mysterio. I think because Mysterio now because he's a program now. He's not the guy. He's literally just all. He's all like smoke and mirrors, Mysterio. Like he doesn't like, and then there was literally a shot where that nerd grabbed the USB drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. I just feel it's weird that you would put that scene. Like why transfer Eddie Brock into the MCU at the end of his movie?
I don't know
if he's not going to be in No Way Home.
Remember this big conversation me and you had where I said
that's what I'm saying, because we said you were saying that Tom Holland's going to go to Venom Sonyverse.
Well, maybe.
I don't think that's happening. I think he obviously went to the MCU verse.
Maybe Tom Hardy's going to be all like, "Hey, bro, I'm trying to go home," and then Spider-Man to be like, "All right, dog, I'll help you out," and then they're going to help out, and he's going to be like, "Wait, I went with you. Uh-oh, I can't be here. Why am I here?" And then Tom Holland will be in the Sonyverse for like 5 movies, doing Mobius or whatever the other crap movie they're gonna do, Madam Silk, whatever, Madam Web.
But I think that makes it all more sense that he's gonna be the 6th member of the Sinister Six, because I feel like the other 5 will be more aligned with what they're trying to get done and what they're working together. And I don't think Venom's going to be really a part of it. He's just going to be like the 6th Sinister, the 6th villain.
I feel like once like they realize they're fucking villains, then I think Eddie Brock will be like, "Hey, we can't help these people," because they're bad
Right.
people. You know what I mean?
But yeah, maybe there's something happens at the end where when they're trying to return everyone back to their universe, maybe Tom somehow
I
gets sent
think
with Venom
Tom's
back.
going to the Sony.
But
Bring Miles.
Part of me is still hoping that they just send Andrew Garfield back with Venom, and Tom stays because like.
Okay, what if they send what if they did the craziest thing ever? They send Tom to the Sonyverse and Andrew stayed to the MCU.
That's fine with me because then
That's
I
fine.
mean either way, I think it's gonna be Andrews that sets up Miles anyway.
That's
It
fair.
just depends on where they're gonna set him up. Are they gonna set him up in the Venomverse or are they gonna set him up in the MCU? And if they set him up in the MCU, then I think then maybe Tom Holland does go, and Andrew stays so he can set up Miles Morales,
because
hand it off to him, and then Andrew will die or something.
because the way I see it is I see Kevin Feige playing 3D chess with Sony, right? He could be like, all right, here's what we'll do. We'll give you Tom Holland. You guys can make your movies on the Sony side for how many you want. But if we do that, you let us have a new hip Miles Morales, and you just let us do what we want with this character. But you'll have Tom, the character that we set up for you, that everyone loves. We'll do Miles for a bit, then we'll take back Tom whenever he's ready or whenever it fits for the story. And now we have Miles, and then that's just the new spunk actor that they could keep for years now. You know, Tom is 24 now. He's my age. Like, he is an adult, you know what I mean? If they want to bring in Miles, they could easily, like, because in what was it, Far From Home, when freaking Donald Glover was like, oh, I got a nephew over here. They could easily say he was blipped, you know, or he wasn't blipped, right? He aged up 5 years. So, young nephew that was 5 years old maybe could now be a young nephew that's 10 years old. Perfect young Miles age, right?
Are you? He was 10 at the time. Now he's 15.
He was 10 at the time? Was that confirmed, or that just like a...
No, I'm just saying, like, maybe he was 10 and then now he's 15, so he's in high school.
Yeah,
like
he was high school. Yeah, he could be perfect high school age. Like, going into freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
It's possible,
I can
man.
see it, but it's just... I feel like it would have to be that Tom's probably like, I want to go do other movies for a little bit, and like I'll do the Sony stuff, but I don't want to be involved in the MCU unless it's something big.
Do you think? You think he would? I don't think he would, dog.
The thing is, I don't know. I feel like Tom doesn't want to be out of the MCU, so that's why I don't know. I find the whole entire like the swap thing, like I don't know if that would happen. I feel like the only thing that could happen would be that Sony would agree to being like, if you set up Miles Morales for us, we can share Miles.
But what is Tom looking at this from a financial perspective, right? What is Tom saying? Okay, if I stay in the MCU, I'm only gonna be in like 1 or 2 movies max. I'll be in the next Spider-Man. I'll be crossing over in one, and I'll be in like an Avengers film. And he was like, that's 3 movies, and that's gonna span maybe over the next 7 years. He was like, so I could do 3 movies that are gonna pay out in 7 years, or I could go to Sony for like 5 years. Do like 6 movies with them, get the same payout, and then come back when I'm needed in 7 years to do the Avengers film. Boom, huge payout. Like, from a financial perspective, that makes 100% sense. You know what I mean? Because what, you think Spider-Man's gonna be in Shang-Chi too? You think like there's a chance he could be in Doctor Strange too, but it's, you know, a cameo.
I mean, there is a chance that he does show up in Shang-Chi too.
Or just Shang-Chi 2 hasn't even been announced. We're over here. Spider-Man confirmed.
Could it be?
It's possible. Mephisto confirmed. Shang-Chi 2.
I mean, if they do end up doing that storyline where he trains Spider-Man in like martial arts or whatever.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, that is a thing.
Oh shit, that's cool.
I think there's a point where Spider-Man's like, or he's like, I've been relying on my powers too much or whatever, and not like any like actual technical fighting skill, and so he goes to Shang-Chi to have him train him. So he becomes like even more hardcore.
Yeah, that's really badass.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right?
I mean, it's possible. Like, there is stuff that Spider-Man can do in like this stuff that he's not the centerpiece, but he's like, you know, a side character kind of.
Mm-hmm. Because it's not like they're gonna get Tom Holland for a Disney Plus show. You know what I mean? He's too big
Yeah,
of an
no, they're
actor
not.
now. Like he's too big of an actor. But they could get a no-named person playing Miles for a Disney Plus show, and a no-name actor playing Miles to cameo in a bunch of other stuff. You know what I mean? Like that's probably a lot easier on them.
Oh yeah.
And then, as I said, from a financial perspective, it's probably a great fucking deal for little Tom Holland. Or big Tom Holland now, I guess.
Hmm.
I don't know, man. I guess time will tell. Time will tell.
We'll see when No Way Home comes out. I mean,
Yeah, I guess we will literally see when No Way Home comes out. And then who even knows if No Way Home will explain Venom? If it is, it's going to be a
I
post-credit
know
scene.
that'd be crazy. Because we still don't know technically who the sixth member is, but I just feel like that would.
Because, look, this is what's going to happen. Like, he's gonna, like, the entire movie, it's going to be, Spider-Man's movie. And, like, the post-credit scene will be Venom finally showing up from, like, whatever island he was. Because, remember, he's in, like, in a random island. He's not,
Yeah.
like, anywhere near New York anymore.
Hmm.
So he has to get there.
Yeah, that. It's so weird how like. Hold on, this number won't stop calling me.
Answer it on stream.
Hold on.
Oh, hello. Spooky, scary skeletons shiver down your spine. Oh man. But look at us. Always out here talking about the MCU. We always end up talking about Spider-Man. Like a lot. But hey, respect. That's just how it is, you know what I mean? Oh wait, can I turn? Oh, I forgot about that. The technical difficulty screens. Okay, so while he's doing that, after we will be talking about some DC stuff. We'll be talking about Ruby Rose and all that stuff going on. That's a lot going on with that. Some big accusations going on, be thrown around. And then we'll be talking about what's going on in DC Fandom. Honestly, I didn't even remember DC Fandom was going on. That was kind of like a funny surprise. I forgot it existed. It was like it was going on when I was at work. You know what I mean? Like I was in the middle of work, and DC Fandom was just going like live and stuff like that. And I was like, I can't watch this while I'm at work. And then like nothing interesting was going on. Like literally, I would go on my break. And there was like an Aquaman like animated song, and I was like, "What? I don't want to fucking watch this. Like, I want to watch like the Batman. Give me the Batman." But hey, man, no. So fandom wise, because if you were a fan of the Aquaman song, I'm sorry to offend, but we're not talking about it. We'll be talking about Gotham Knights, Suicide Squad, Black Adam, The Flash, and the Batman. A lot of those, a lot of fans, a lot of dumbs. Future Fandation should have a fandom. Or a fandom. The Future Fandation fandom. It has a good ring to it. I'm just acknowledging you.
What is?
My co-host is gone.
Oh.
Just acknowledging you. Oh, you went, I don't know. AFK. Live on stream.
AFK live on stream.
Yeah. Fuck
Is
yeah.
that Twitch fail? No.
No.
It's gonna be part of a compilation.
Nah. We roll with the punches.
I don't think you guys get into the Ruby Rose stuff yet.
We're about to. Ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for our live audience member. You gave yourself a round of applause.
You have to support yourself.
You're right. You are the audience member though.
Be your biggest fan. You know.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
He said, "Be your biggest fan." For if you can't hear him,
Like
I don't know.
Hannah Montana said that once.
Hannah Montana.
Ring a bell? Do you remember who? That
I
is?
know who Hannah. I'm just trying to remember her lyrics, or
Oh.
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember her lyrics of Hannah Montana. You live and you worth it. You again and again till I get it
No,
right.
that's Miley Cyrus.
Who?
Different girl.
Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Different girl.
Oh, okay. I know Miley Stewart. A random girl from LA.
Yeah,
Miley Stewart, but I don't know celebrity Miley Cyrus.
Yeah.
Oh man. He like ran off screen too. That's funny.
Something happened. You know, you guys.
A zombie comes into frame like oh my god.
Tom Hardy's in the movie Inception.
Tom Hardy is in Inception.
Yeah.
Holy
One of my favorite
crap.
movies.
I
would say
forgot.
That's the best he's ever done in any role.
That was a good so
That's the only role I can think of where he's not just Tom Hardy.
Gabe was saying how
He's British Tom Hardy.
yeah, British Tom Hardy. He like just mumbles everything.
I
And
actually
he's
don't remember the accent. It could have been Australian or something.
British.
Might have been British.
might be slight British.
Yeah.
A little groggy.
Yeah.
Yeah. little groggy.
You did it well though.
Yeah, I guess for Tom Hardy,
For Tom Hardy.
for guy from Upgrade.
I was thinking like they're all basically themselves in that movie, but Leo DiCaprio's really good at doing roles.
Like bread rolls.
Yeah.
All right,
He's
sorry
really good at
about
breaking-
that.
No, it's okay, dude. My cousin reminded me that Tom Hardy is an Inception.
Yeah, he is. And he plays the same character, no?
No, but he's British in that one.
Oh, that's right. That's
So he's
right.
British Tom Hardy in that one.
So he British mumbles.
Everything good? You all good?
Yeah, I'll tell you after the show what happened.
All right, perfect.
It's a movie.
It's a movie.
My life's been a movie recently.
It's a comedy, or it's like the Joker.
It's the Joker. It's literally been the Joker.
My life is a comedy. All right,
It was a comedy that night. Oh my gosh.
All right. So speaking of the Joker, let's move on to DC, right?
Absolutely.
There's been crazy stuff going on the CW front.
Joaquin Phoenix confirmed for Batman.
Joaquin Phoenix is gonna be in the Batman, confirmed. Mephisto confirmed for the Batman.
For Batman.
No, so there's been a lot of crazy stuff going on right now with Ruby Rose. If you guys aren't aware, on the CW side, so let me give you a little timeline of what happened, because I watched the Batwoman live and they aired. I've been watching the CW shows since Arrow. I've watched all of them. I'm not caught up on all the shows currently because they're not that good this season on all of them. So it's been kind of hard to catch up. But I did watch this Batwoman thing happen live, and it's kind of crazy. So basically what happened with Ruby Rose was announced as Batwoman. Everyone was like, oh, awesome, this awesome movie actress, or is the new black actress. She's going to do amazing on the role. She came out, the show came out, it was okay. Halfway through the season, she was shooting season 2, she got injured, like really bad. She got a neck injury. And they basically were like, okay, you have to come back. You have to film, right? And she was like, no, I have a neck injury. I literally can't film. So they took a pause from like filming and they recasted her instead. And they got the new Batwoman and everything, and everyone was like, that's kind of weird. Like, why is she leaving the show? What's going on? Flash to present. Ruby Rose today, or last night, on social media, has released some public statements. That sound a little bit like this. So, dear CW, enough is enough. I'm going to tell the whole world what happened on that set. What a great start.
A hot start.
And she added, like, she at like 4 executives from the CW, like, on that post. She said, imagine taking a huge pay cut to play a passion project and being so excited about a Comic-Con and then being told that you would not, that they would not adjust your schedule so that you could attend, but then saying that we won't announce that you're doing the show either unless you make a video for it, when she was recovering from her neck injury. She said she had to put her foot down and saying, "Why must I be the face of this?" When she's not the only actress, only to be told that if I didn't do the video, they would be silent and people wouldn't be able to find out about the show until the day it was released. But then being told to cover your scar, we don't want to see your scar in the video, the scar you got while filming, it pissed her off. Then, let's see if I can find the other, because she did like a whole paragraph, dude. It was like insane. She went in on the CW. Okay, I can't find it, but basically, the entire paragraph was saying that during COVID, the main director, during all the shutdowns, even after The Flash, Supergirl, and all the other shows shut down for production, she did not care about COVID protocols. She decided to continuously shoot during the pandemic against guidelines. The only reason they had to stop shooting was because the government shut the production down. While Ruby Rose was in recovery from her neck injury, they constantly berated her to hurry up and start filming. She was back on set 10 days after her very serious neck injury. And they basically told her that if you don't come back on set in 10 days, we're going to fire everyone. And everyone's going to lose their jobs because of you. And they told her that she single-handedly will lose the company millions of dollars because she decided to not come back on set.
Lovely company.
Lovely fucking company.
Wow.
That's rough, man. That's insane.
A little hardcore.
Dude, yeah, it's hardcore. Like, it's crazy because that's just Batwoman, dude. Like, there's been reports about so many actors leaving the CW shows for so many reasons, right? You know, like, actors from Legends of Tomorrow, actors from Arrow, actors from The Flash. Grant Gustin has been trying to leave The Flash show for the past 3 years, dude. But how are they going to lose The Flash, right? Like, that's the problem. But they're contracted to hell. They don't get paid that great, and they're working crazy hours. That's probably why Hollywood's on strike right now, dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's nuts. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy reading all that, and it's like it's crazy watching these CW shows. It's like, damn, am I here like supporting this shit? You know what I mean?
I think it's crazy that there's that much demand for a show I feel like didn't have a lot of demand. Like, I feel like there were not a lot of people were clamoring for that show at all. Especially when it was being trashed, when it was being dragged through the mud.
No one was. No one was clamoring for that show. I'm telling you right now.
And
Someone that watched it, no one was.
That's insane.
It was a dude. I was reading that crap last night, and I was like, I can't believe it. Like, and then they just recasted her, dude.
Oh yeah, forget this and just change it up.
And like, I'm curious how the actress who is Batwoman now feels. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and then even Ray Fisher like chimed in. He was like, "Hey, speak your truth, girl." He was like, "I've been there." He was like, "I know DC sucks ass," and he was like, "Hey, he is the one guy that probably would probably know." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it was a rough read, dude, and I couldn't believe that crap. And then and they just started their new season. They just started season 3. Just started. It's rough.
Oh, I heard something, but I guess not.
It's Michael Myers. Dog.
Yeah, that's dude. DC outside of the Batman.
I've been saying it for years. DC stands for dysfunctional company.
100% dysfunctional company.
So, you know, that's a negative, but we can talk about the positives, like an easy transition to the positives. DC has had DC Fandom. If you aren't familiar with DC Fandom, it's their event that they've started last year due to the pandemic. It's basically their version of E3, their version of whatever, but it's just DC stuff, and they just show off all the new projects. Last year was pretty dope, right? They had a lot of stuff to show off. This year, my opinion was not that exciting. It was very boring. It was a crazy long show. Like, it felt really long. It was a couple hours, I'm pretty sure. And like half the stuff was just not even exciting, like at all. Did you watch any of it besides the trailers?
I just watched the trailers. I was at work and
Me
I
too,
remember hearing,
yeah.
oh, it was starting. I was like, oh, okay. And then I was like, oh, wait, the Batman trailer should be out by now. And so that's what I looked for immediately. That was the only thing I was actually kind of like looking forward to anyway. So
I remember going on break and I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm gonna see what I could. Like, I'm gonna see if I can find the Batman trailer, and it wasn't out yet. So I saw the Fandom stream and I was like, oh, cool. I'm gonna maybe watch it on my break. It wasn't like there was like they were showing premiering an animated Aquaman song called like "I'm a Fish" or some shit, and it was just like the cringiest, stupid thing I've ever seen. And I was just like, what am I watching on my break right now? I was like, I just want to watch something cool. Like, I then like they talked about like a comic book that they were writing that like had nothing to do with like a character. They were talking about like future projects that are not gonna like that are barely even in concept right now. And I'm like, oh come on, man, show us something. Like, show us something. But they finally did. So they showed us some video game stuff, which is I'm pretty excited for. They showed off gameplay footage or a trailer for Gotham Knights, which is heavily showing the Court of Owls, which is basically like the Illuminati type of shit going on in Batman. If you weren't like familiar with the Court of Owls, pretty crazy storyline, awesome, interesting that it's going to be going. For those that didn't notice, there's two major studios. There's Rocksteady, and then there's is it Warner Brothers Montreal or what is it? I forgot what they're called.
Warner Bros. Montreal.
Yeah, so they're two separate companies making two separate games right now. Rocksteady were the ones that made the Arkham franchise, the iconic Arkham franchise. They're not making this one. They're making Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League, which we'll talk about next. But Warner Brothers Montreal, they were the ones that made Batman Arkham Origins, which wasn't the best one of the trilogy of the franchise, but it was okay. So they're making this one. So I mean, I'm always excited for more Batman games. It looks cool. The story looks interesting. What do you think? You watched the trailer, right?
Yeah. I was super hyped about Gotham Knights until I heard it was only gonna be like 2 players or whatever.
Oh, so it is multiplayer.
It is multiplayer, but it's only 2.
Only 2 players?
And I was kind of like, what's the point of having all 4 if you're only gonna let you play 2? Which I mean, it's whatever. I mean, as long as the story's good. But I didn't play Batman Arkham Origins, so like I don't know.
Yeah, that's the only one that I watched. I watched.
It's the only one that
yeah.
I saw my cousin play, and it didn't look that interesting to me.
It was basically, it's the story of like it's kind of like a twist on like a Batman Christmas story. It takes place on Christmas, and it's like Batman year 2 or year 1 or something like that. Like really early Batman, where he's like more of just like a myth fighting like criminals. And I think Black Mask or someone, they put a hit on Batman for like $1 million, and the game is about like all the hitmen of the world of like in Gotham going after Batman for like that $1 million bounty. And it's it's like Joker and it's all the other like homeboys, stuff like that. It's okay. It's not the best one, but it was okay.
Right.
So I'm excited. I'm interested. I'm gonna play it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'll probably look at it. The one I'm probably gonna get though is gonna be the Suicide Squad one, just because I believe it also is supposed to take place the same continuity as the Arkham games. So.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That I didn't know. That's true. That's interesting. I wonder when that's gonna be in the timeline, because if it's after the Arkham games, I don't know if you remember Arkham Knight, the ending of Arkham Knight, Batman basically like pseudo dies. I don't know if it was like confirmed or whatever, but it's actually like that'd be fucking dope as hell if it's after the Arkham franchise and they confirm that Batman's still alive or whatever. Because it looks like they're fighting the Justice League. It might be Brainiac involved. What do you think? You think Brainiac's involved?
Yeah, I think so.
Because Superman is getting some like purple like veins and like green eyes and stuff like that. I think Brainiac is heavily involved. I'm excited because this one is the Rocksteady one, so it's gonna fucking smack. Like the Rocksteady like goes down on their games, especially like the
Yeah.
Arkham franchise. I loved every version of their games. I'm curious how the gameplay is gonna work though. Like, is it gonna be like just a squad of like the Suicide
4
Squad
people just going at
following
it?
you? Like kind of like how what is it? Final Fantasy? Final Fantasy does that a lot.
Kinda, yeah. But I also heard that this one is actually going to be 4 players.
This one's gonna be 4 players.
I think so. You can have drop in, drop
Jesus.
out co-op before, I think.
That's gonna be crazy, dude. I swear, everyone's gonna be fighting for King Shark. Everyone's gonna be fighting for King Shark, and everyone's gonna be fighting for Harley Quinn. No one's gonna want to be Captain Boomerang.
Oh gosh, no! Especially after he died.
Oh, dude, I know for real. So quick too. Jesus Christ. All right. So let's talk about some movies, shall we?
Let's
Gonna
do
get
it.
into the movies. All right. So the first, there's only like 3 actual teasers I want to talk about. Well, 2 teasers, 1 trailer. The first teaser is for Black Adam. What did you see that? What do you think about that?
For Black Adam.
Yeah, The Rock, Dwayne himself. Homeboy
Hey,
Dwayne.
it looks interesting. My only question is, are they trying to bring in any kind of continuity with the rest of the other DCEU stuff supposedly?
Who
Like,
who
will
knows?
this fit into Shazam still? Or
Yes. Okay. It will fit into Shazam. That for sure it
Okay.
will. Into the other stuff, who knows? Like the Flash or Superman or anything like that. No idea at this point.
Like for me, I think it's just hard to be like super hyped because I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah,
Like,
like he seemed like he's a
it's
bad
super
guy,
confusing.
right? Like he's a
Yeah,
but he's also the main character. Like I know Joker did that, but like it was more like a more of like a character piece than this. Like this just seemed like more
Right.
like who's the bad guy? You know what I mean? Like he's the bad guy. Like is the good guy the bad guy? Because I know Doctor Fate's gonna be in it, but it's like
yeah.
is
It's
he
just
like
weird. I don't know.
are they making him like a vigilante, like Venom, maybe just like a vigilante
Maybe they're
that's
trying
down
to do
to
like
kill.
like an anti-hero type thing.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
know.
just down to kill or something like that. I don't know, but I mean, basically the trailer, if you didn't watch it, was people finding like, I guess his prison and saying Shazam opening his tomb, letting him out, and he basically zaps the crap out of a guy, and he's bulletproof, and that's it. That's all we see. We just see his outfit. We don't really see him. We see his chin, but that's it. I mean, I don't know.
Yeah.
I personally think he kind of looks weird as Black Adam. In my opinion, I've kind of always felt that since they've announced him as Black Adam, and seeing him in the suit kind of confirmed my suspicion. But I mean, it's not enough for me to be like, I'm not gonna watch it. You know what I mean? Like I'm curious. I'm still gonna watch it. He's gonna be badass. I'm not like I'm not a big fan of The Rock's acting. You know, it just feels like the same. Like we talk about.
He's definitely samey.
Yeah, you're talking about Tom Hardy being the same guy in every movie. The Rock is the same character in every movie as well. So I don't know. That one's interesting. Any final thoughts on Black Adam?
We'll see. We'll see when we get a more like for real trailer, I guess. But
Yeah, I agree. And then I'm excited to see some of the other side characters, but I mean, for that, we'll guess we'll find out. One I'm excited for is The Flash. They released a teaser for that. Pretty interesting, showing some stuff. Not a lot, but some more interesting stuff. And they definitely seem like they're going to go for the Flashpoint story arc, where Barry Allen goes back in time, saves his mom from dying, causing a ripple effect. You know, he never gets his powers, he never gets the job at Starlat, or never gets the forensics and everything. So it's gonna be interesting to see what happens. Big rumor is that there is an evil version of Barry in the movie, and in the trailer you see a different version of Barry behind him with like longer hair and a different outfit, and you also see Supergirl, which was pretty cool. And we saw the back of Michael Keaton's cowl. So it's kind of interesting to know that Michael Keaton is still wearing the suit at that age, which I hope we get to see him in full suit again. That'd be amazing. And then they teased his Michael Keaton's like Batmobile.
yeah,
Yeah. What do you think?
that one has me more curious than I think anything else that they showed.
Yeah.
Besides, I mean, obviously, the Batman with Battinson's gonna be insane. But like, I was like, okay, if I'm gonna hop back into the DCU, this would be the movie that would do it, because I want to see what they're doing. But we'll see.
Like,
I mean,
this movie is being directed by Andy Muschietti, who directed It Chapter 1 and 2, which were one of my favorite movies of those years. You know what I mean? So his vision with directing and cinematography and storytelling is great. So I'm excited to see what he's gonna do. And then Ezra Miller's The Flash wasn't like my favorite version of The Flash, but he did the job done. Like I enjoyed it for the most part. So it's like I'm curious to see more of him when he does. So yeah. And then I want to know more going on with Supergirl. Like, is she the Superman of this Earth? Like, is this the Earth where Superman doesn't exist and it's Supergirl, or what's going on with that? You know what I mean?
I'm also surprised that they teased Keaton so early and they didn't just do Batfleck.
Nah, dog. Everyone knew Keaton was in it. I think they were just.
No, we all knew.
I think they were just like, all right, everyone knows.
I thought they were gonna like show Batfleck for sure, and then just do a more of a subtle tease to Keaton, but I don't even feel like they really did anything with Batfleck. They just went straight into fucking Keaton.
I think Batfleck is gonna be the more like smaller tease character than it will be. I think Keaton's a bigger part of the story than we think.
That's gonna be crazy.
Because what people are thinking is, from like early theories, is that he's gonna start Flashpoint, right? And the new like universe he's gonna end up in, he's not gonna have powers anymore, and he's gonna be like, oh shit, I don't have powers, I need to go to Batman, and then he's gonna go find Batman, but then he's gonna realize it's not his Batman, that everything's different, and then now he's gonna need Keaton's Batman to help him out get his powers back or some shit.
I like how it's like mirroring each other. Like we have No Way Home with all the Spider-Man, and now we're gonna have Flash with all the
Batman and all the Flashes,
all the Batman. Bro, if Christian Bale ends up being in the Flash,
if Christian Bale
freak out.
He was supposed to.
He should have.
He was supposed to.
What if they just said he's not gonna be in it just so people
just to throw him off? Yeah,
just leave it. Bro, if I see his Batmobile show up and he pops out and he's still in that the same bro.
Christian Bale, he's like, where's Rachel? Where is he?
Where's the Joker?
Yeah, like asthma. Joker, where's Rachel?
Bro, oh my gosh, I would lose it. I'd be like, this is it. This is the movie of the year. Dude. Christian Bale's back, baby.
Well, speaking of potential movie of the year, we finally got a trailer
100%.
for the Batman. The full trailer that isn't a teaser. What'd you think of it, man?
I'm sold.
I'm sold.
100%. I'm ready.
For it. Yeah, I'm excited.
Ready. Fuck Batfleck. I don't give a shit. Give me Battinson. I'm ready.
Dude, how about... Why do I feel like Colin Farrell is a bigger part of the story than he said he was only in it for like 5 minutes, but like the trailer made it seem like he's a big part of it.
I feel like he was in it. Was the Riddler even in it?
The Riddler was in the guy that got arrested and that put his hands up. That was him. That was the only time he was in it.
But then like the Penguin seems to be pretty important.
Yeah, I mean, I think in reality what it's gonna be is I think it's gonna be just maybe one chase scene, and it just I think this trailer probably used a lot of footage from that chase scene.
Maybe.
But man, yeah, it looks good, man. It looks really good. Hey, did you know? So you don't watch Titans, right? The HBO Max show.
I haven't yet.
In this newest season of Titans, they're introducing Tim Drake, the new version of Robin, right? The actor who plays Tim Drake in that show is the same actor who's getting tased in the clown makeup in the Batman.
Wait, really?
Yeah, it's the same actor. I was like, look at him, Robin. Robin's getting tased to shit by Batman.
Eating his own boy.
Like, what are you doing? Oh yeah, no,
that's too good.
It looks so good though, dude. The fucking
so...
and Andy Serkis as Alfred looked awesome.
Yeah, I
don't really care for the Catwoman arc that's going on right now. but I guess hopefully it'll be more talked about. You know what I mean?
I'm just ready for. I want this Batman out now. Like I'm so hyped for it.
What's come out again? Do you know?
Oh, what did it say? March?
Oh yeah, I think it's March. Yeah, it's like in the first
March 4th, I think.
Oh my god, dude, it can't be soon.
It's so soon. So when I put it in our group chat with the rest of the Ice Party members,
yeah,
Aaron made that comment about Batflick, and I was like, I'm not gonna say anything, but like, there's a total difference in character. I think characterization between this Batman and Batflick's Batman, and why I didn't like Batflick's Batman at first.
Dude, I know.
Like, Batman's always been brutal. That's never been a question.
Yeah.
Batman's always been brutal.
He beats people up with his fist.
The issue I took with Batflick was that he was straight up just killing people, and that was not Batman, in my opinion. That's like Elseworld story Batman.
Yeah, like a sniper rifle.
Right. Blowing people up. He's got 50 cows on the bat. Like, bro, that's not That's Elseworld story Batman. That's not normal Batman. Batman's always been brutal.
How about that fucking scene where he's walking down the dark hallway and all the only light is reflecting off the gunshots, and he's just like fucking him.
Sick.
Oh my god! So I don't know if this is accurate, but I was watching a live stream, and like the guy who said from that live stream said that the guy who directed that scene is the same guy that directed the Vader hallway scene from Rogue One.
Bro, this man's just got made a career off of hallway scenes.
Yeah, no. It's just like I'm gonna make all these dopest hallway scenes in Hollywood. He was like, "Hey, who are you? I'm Mr. Hallway. I make all the dopest hallway.
I'm the hallway guy.
I'm the hallway guy."
Bro, he better show up and make a hallway scene for Moon Knight. I swear.
Dude, I mean, honestly, Moon Knight might just be the fucking new Daredevil show at this point.
I think so.
I'm here for it, dude. Oh my god, you have anything else you want to talk about? We went through all our lists. You have anything else that you missed?
I'm trying to think. Has anything happened?
I think some Eternals reviews just came out. They're overarching.
Oh yeah.
Overarchingly, they're positive. Some people say it's like the most epic MCU film to date.
Harry Styles is officially 100% confirmed.
Really?
According to the people that saw it, they're claiming, yeah, he's at the end. He's playing, was it Red Fox or whatever?
Yeah, I remember that was the big theory. Harry Styles confirmed, potentially. So, that's cool. I hope he's in the MCU. That'd be cool. He's an okay actor. He's not bad. Dunkirk was a great job.
He's gonna come in. He's gonna start playing Watermelon Sugar.
Look at that sugar. Thanos is just like, cause he played Thanos' brother or something, right? So,
yeah.
Thanos is just like dancing to Watermelon Sugar. He's like.
He's in the back.
Yeah, let me say.
He's got his AirPods in, bro. He's like,
hey, this is pretty good. He's snapping his finger. He's snapping his fingers to Watermelon Sugar and killing entire population of people. You're like, Thanos, you're committing genocide. No.
He's like, I don't care. I got my Watermelon Sugar. Let's
go. Perfect song to commit genocide to. Watermelon Sugar.
Oh my gosh.
Oh shit. Well, I think that's a good place to wrap it up for today, Gabe. How you feeling? Feeling good?
Pretty good.
Nice. Yeah, so where can they find you, the peoples? I mean, all of our links are down in the description. You could easily find it there. But
right.
You want to leave any personal messages? Tip your waitress? Something like that?
If you want to see me have an anxiety attack about the Dodgers every night right now.
Dude, those games are crazy.
You can follow me on Twitter right now. I have been... Twitter or Instagram, I'm just freaking out about the Dodgers every couple innings because they know how to give you a panic attack.
Bro, I'm not even crazy into sports, like as you know, but I have been crazy into these Dodger games recently. They're nuts.
So I got to work early yesterday, and they were up 2-0. I was like, perfect, beautiful. Starting off this game right.
And then
I get to work, I clock in, and I check, it's 5-2. I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, what happened?
What happened? And then I'm sitting on lunch with one of my coworkers, and we're just like watching, and like their at bats were so bad. Like they look like they didn't want to even be there. Like they just ground
The
outs
vibes
and
are
just
off.
like striking out, and I'm like, bro, this series is over. If they lose this game at
This
home,
series over.
they're gonna be down 3-0. Like it's over. Like they're not coming
Yeah,
back.
because it's first to 4, right?
Yeah. And then I'm coming back from like doing a trash run, and this other coworker, she's like, "What's the score?" And I was like, "Last I saw it was 5-2. I'm honestly over this. Like I'm pretty sure they're just not gonna win."
Oh,
And so I'm like, "But whatever, we'll check it." And I check the score, and I see there's 2 runners on. It's the 8th inning, and Cody Bellinger's up to bat, and I was just like, you know what? I know I just said I'm over it right now. I'm gonna tune in, and I was like, watch. I'm gonna tune in, and he's gonna hit a home run and tie it up. And she was like, bet. And I put it on, and he hits a home run, and I was like, I just called it.
you're
What?
like, give me a lotto ticket. Somebody
I'm like, I need to
give
go
me
get a
yeah.
lottery ticket.
Somebody give me something. Oh my god.
And then I saw Chris Taylor hit the base hit, and I was like, damn, I really want to watch this, but I gotta go
Yeah,
back.
I gotta go to work. Yeah,
And
that
then
shit
I
was
got a
nuts,
text
man.
message. I saw my watch, and it was like, "Oh, Mookie just scored it or scored someone in." I was like, "Oh, let's go." So 6-5, and then I was like, "Yeah, you know what? I'm taking my first break now." And I watched Kenley Jansen close it out, but it was a wild game.
Yeah,
Like I
that shit was nuts.
totally had given up hope. Even like in the highlights, I don't know if you were watching the game, but like they were talking about how people were just straight up leaving the stadium after like the 7th inning because they're like, "Oh, this game's over."
God, imagine leaving the stadium and you end up hearing that like the game is like continuing, like you just hear people like screaming like while you're leaving the stadium, like driving away, like that would be hilarious.
Dude, they play again today at 6, and I'm like, okay, I
Today
guess I
they
gotta
play
watch
today.
it. Yeah,
Damn, them motherfuckers
they play
don't
today
get-
and they play tomorrow.
Them motherfuckers don't
and
get a
then-
break, do they?
No.
Imagine, dude, I get tired after playing like baseball for 5 minutes. Imagine playing like a
Yeah.
full 9-inning game every day for like 7 days.
The playoffs is no joke.
No wonder why these guys are getting paid like millions of dollars.
But
All right,
yeah,
man.
I'll be on there, and then I'm trying to get at the bare minimum a podcast going on my Twitch channel. It's the same thing. I'll Talk No Show. It's just I put it onto my channel, so that's Foster Sore on Twitch, and it's just like a gaming kind of thing right now. I want to talk about Sora and Smash. I want to talk about the Resident Evil trailer over there. So I know some people that I want to do it. I just need to find out when we're all free and when we can. It just sucks because I close every night.
Yeah, that really is half of the thing. Like right now, I'm trying to do some like collab videos on my for Just Fernie, right? And it's like all that is like scheduling issues and everything. It's like I'm working, they're working. It's like it is, even with Fandation, half the time we're just trying to get a show together, like we're both trying to work. So it's like, hey, it be how it be. But of course, you can find all of his links down in the description. Might as well. I mean, you can look me up at Just Fernie. I just have a new video up there. I just watched the movie Pig with my cousin. It was basically Nicolas Cage if he was vegan Batman with a pet pig. That's all you need to know about the movie. But yeah, check it out. It's a fun video. It's a fun time. We just hit 80 subscribers over there.
Let's
Milestone. Big milestone, The big 8-0. YouTube sending me the plaque real soon.
Just get the plaque.
Yeah.
Just give him the plaque. He's gonna hit it.
The 80 subs plaque. It's coming. It's on the way. But yeah, it's sick. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to tip your waitress. Follow your dreams. Live your best life. My name is Fernie. This is Gabe. Yeah, thank you for watching. And we have been the Fandation Nation. And subscribe to join the Fandation Nation and all that good jazz. All right? Thank you guys so much. We'll see you next time. Bye.